Oof. Aaron's had quite a morning with his work.
So many meetings. So many.
It was like you had your one at 9:30, which then you were waiting for someone to arrive. You started it, then they finally came in because they were having kid things, homeworking. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then that carried over into your normal 10:30 meeting. But you weren't done, but you needed to go and do something else. And then after that meeting, you continued the first meeting all to get something done that was thinner. I don't know what I said. It was not as complicated as it was supposed to be, but actually turned out to be way more complicated or something.
So you missed a meeting in that. I had the 9:30 stand-up, the 10 o'clock.
Oh right, you were talking. Oh, Hussein was the first. Was at 9:30,
Yeah.
and then you went to go talk with Yella about the other project.
Yeah.
That led into the stand-up that happens every day at 10:30, but
Yeah.
then continued past that.
Yeah.
And did you have another one after that? I was in the middle of Raid Finder.
No.
Okay. I was just channeling Raid Finder, trying to get anima. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
But
They're just real quick. They are wet. They are literally just bell peppers with cream cheese in them. Like this is the exact same cheese that I would find in a jalapeno popper, except they're not deep fried and they're not spicy. Like this is a jalapeno popper that's not hot, not deep fried, and not spicy. But if you can take the idea of having that bell pepper with that cheese inside of it, that's what this is.
so it's a bell pepper popper, not deep fried, and
That's the easiest way I could describe to Americans.
yeah, I get it. It's effectively the same thing.
It's sort of like, can I have a
There's
talk?
so many things that are slightly different that you have to specify.
Well, like I said, it's that same cheese that may not necessarily be cream cheese. Yeah, so guys, you guys were ever wondering, or if you're ever in the Netherlands and you want to try some healthy jalapeno, try them. I want to say like they're jalapeno poppers, but healthy, because they're not deep fried, but they're also not spicy. They're in they're in orange peppers, not jalapeno peppers, which are greenish red.
Green or red.
Green or red. But the thing is, I'm eating these and my brain's thinking jalapeno poppers. I'm like, now all I want is burritos anonymous. But we got, what do you use regular?
Meatball with pasta over it.
Nice and bright today.
Mm-hmm.
Pigeons are up there having a congress. Probably because there's way too many kids and pets down at the skate park. And the pigeons are like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Oh yeah, with all the walking, so was it Monday? I went to the pharmacy and got all that stuff and the tacos. Like it seems weird, because I got a comment yesterday about grocery shopping adventures. I'm like, grocery store adventures. I'm like, well, yes. That's the only thing that's open. Really. In order to go outside and do stuff, I need to go and be physically outside. Unless you guys want a tour of Central. And that's just going to be weird. Because I'm still going to have my face mask despite the fact that there's a super breeze through there.
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm under the cover, I need to have my face mask on. I mean, Starbucks are open, but everything is takeaway. So I can't vlog inside a Starbucks or inside a restaurant and show you some cool food. It's like go inside a grocery store. I mean, it's lockdown. I understand that the United States is probably much more fancy free and full, but we don't have Walmarts here. We don't have Fred Meyer. We don't have Kroger. You know, where I can show you interesting things.
Yeah, we don't have any giant stores like that. The best we have is like MediaMarkt, which is closed, or
Decathlon,
which is closed. Fast food, we have green grocers, we have supermarkets.
Green grocers?
Borneo.
Oh, you gotta remember, green grocers would be like marked.
They only sell food.
Hang on. To what most people would think of a green market would be marked. Where you go in, everything's organic, everything's sourcefully raised. It's for Groenlinks, the hippie shop there. A Groentemarkt is a vegetable market, not a green market. It's a vegetable market. Still got the same groen in there, but it's definitely a vegetable market. It's a produce store, totally different. But
I think if we have any older viewers other than my parents, they would know the term green grocer as veggie mart.
yes. But vegans have ruined that.
Like so many things.
So with, like I said, like Monday I went into Oast, Tuesday I went into Oast, Wednesday I went on a long bike ride, and yesterday I went like 7 kilometers around Amsterdam Centrum looking for Pokemon, and I'm like, it's really weird, but my throat's feeling a little like sore, and I'm like, I don't want to go outside, but I think there's something I have to do outside. And Aaron's just working all damn day. People in freaking Raid Finder keep saying, let's get that bread. And I was like, America has terrible bread. And if it's the good bread is super expensive. That half a loaf of Taika Brown, $1.50.
Yeah.
In order to get bread of that quality in the States, it'd be at least $6.
Even Dave's killer bread?
Dave's Killer Bread isn't as fresh because they have to be able to keep it packaged. Like, that bread is baked like at least a day ago. At least.
At most.
At most. Most a day ago. Yeah, there we are. Because they bake enough bread, and I've been in there at like 3 o'clock, an hour before they close, just to get their prepackaged stuff-ish, and like their loaves of bread are gone. I'll figure something out. It's only like 12:45 right now. So since I recorded last, back there making noise, I realized that I should probably make some progress on, because I did a bunch of Raid Finder this morning. And then I went into the room and stretched out my back and did some bancha, rubber band workouts, and got the shoulders all stretched and rested, and then now we're going for dinner. But I played a bunch of Assassin's Creed. Had to keep that on mute to not hear all the various British dying on Aaron's meetings with Brits.
Yeah, would have been more awkward than normal.
Just imagine out of the other, oh, Aaron, hello there. I don't know, some guy Gavin or something. And I have a bunch of Gavins on my Twitter for Brits, and then and then like A4 all of a sudden, oi, Saxon! We're going to Burritos Anonymous, so.
Woo.
Yeah, the last time we ordered, we got not our qualifications. So.
Yeah, that was my fault, partially. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was thinking of,
Hi.
Hello.
Side note, the clue is when you hear that ding ding, there's someone waiting for the door. Hoi! So I was looking through all the various stuff for swap feats. Anyways, we had a little bit of a thing at the elevator. And it got me thinking about the garage right there, and ow. It's a tiny ass little lip, and my brain just didn't think that they would torture the students any more than they already do. This is the student building. And I actually looked at the rooms in there. Yeah, they are basically a studio. They have a kitchenette and a couch and a bed area, and then a bathroom with like a shower and a toilet. And it's basically a tiny ass little shower that ours has, or that, well, you've seen the tiny ass showers at like hotels, but then like the kitchen or the sink and toilet like ours. Yay! But you know, God forbid I not do a grocery store run today. It's so weird when they come out of the tunnel over there, because you can hear it. Now put it in the bag?
Yep.
Student for house service. That's like a big business here. Like, it's not so much back in the States. Like, there's a few that are like, hey, we're students, we'll help you move in the middle of summer. Here it's like every other moving company is student moving.
Yeah.
This is probably physically moving students, but, you know, like, it's a weird little thing of like, let me figure out how to phrase that. So the thing that I was trying to remember, we had to get across the bridge so I could actually, lately my brain's been running faster. I've been kind of having that thing that I claim Yella and Frank have, where their brain moves faster than they can translate. But lately I've been having it faster than I can talk. I've been noticing it during editing, and I've been trying to trim some of it out. But I know authenticity is great, but when I'm like, yeah, and I bring up like 7 topics. So this is me currently realizing what it is. There's a lot of guys on the team that have the terminology, oh, just hire a student. And I'm like, when I think of people called students, they're not university students. They're not like teenagers. For some reason, it just doesn't factor in for me. But here, like, children or like students will do anything for a little bit of cash or something. Yeah. The amount of people out right now, if we had bars open, people would be bundled up drinking out on terraces.
Oh
yeah. It is warm enough, but not warm enough. But yeah, I could. Oh, did it change into a coffee shop? Oh no, it's still an ice salon. It's Ice Molin, sorry. They just advertise coffee to go, because coffee to go win. Oh, and they are serving ice cream right now. That tells you how warm it is in February when someone's serving ice cream. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are gonna get from all of this. I know when I get it bigger on my screen, it's like, there's a lot, but there's tons of people out right now in comparison to the last like month or so. But yeah, ice cream. What the hell? Ice Molin. It's great. The windmill's not rolling, but it rarely ever does.